sketchbook tour, because I know if I don't film it, I'm never gonna film it. Also, ignore, I can't really tell, but ignore if you can see the tripod, because I can make up words. I started this April 29th of this year, and I finished it just a couple days ago. But it'll probably be a couple days later when this video comes out, because I take forever to edit things. So here's Kenny for the start page, because this was during April, so South Park was still big. Not really much else to say about that. Next page. These are all my OCs. I'm gonna make a video where I explain all, like, the lore and shit. I'll do it at some point, just not right now, because I can't think of it. This is my OC Kim. This is them when they're older. This is their guardian, Kenny. And then these two are also in that same universe. It's a lot. I'll explain it. I promise. Just not right now. But they're married. And every time I see this drawing, I think about that one time my friend told me that my art style looks like it was inspired by Eddsworld. And they're right, because it is. I used to be a huge Eddsworld fan. If you've seen my YouTube channel and anything I post on social media, you know that I am a fan of Eddsworld, and I was, like, a long time ago. And now every time I see this drawing, the only thing I can see is Tom and Torg. And now I can never unsee it, and it's going to be the death of me. But you know what? I just gotta live with it. And then these guys up here, this is Cody and Wyatt. They're boyfriends, but I kind of thought it'd be angsty if I made them break up, because I love to torture my characters. Oh god. So I was gonna draw like a bunch of Tumblr sexy men, but I never did that, because I drew Herobrine, and then I remembered that Entity 303 existed, and so I just ended up drawing him a bunch, and I made him I turned him into a Tumblr sexy man here, if it'll focus. Like, I turned him into a Tumblr sexy man. And now he's the love of my life. So, you'll see him later. Oh god, I hate how, like, okay, yeah, we could do it like that. This is some drawings of Kenny and Margarine that I did, because I thought they're cute, and they are. I like these drawings. These on the bottom. Ignore these up here. I don't really like how their faces look. And, like, I could go back and change it, but I kind of don't wanna. Oh my god, my fucking Homestuck OCs. Okay. If you've been following me online before watching my channel, you know who these are, but if you don't know, these are my Homestuck fan kids, because I'm a loser. This is David Carcat's fan kid. His name is Clyde Strider Vantis, and he has a boyfriend. This is his boyfriend. His name is Nico Rogers. He's just an original character I made. So, and he's just a regular ass dude. So, that's him. This is another OC. She's not really a fan kid, but she's an OC. Her name is Nilly. She has severe parental issues. And then these are my other OCs, X-Hair and Cora, I think her name is. It's been a while. They're girlfriends. They have like an enemies to lovers thing going on. I don't really understand it, even though I wrote it, but I don't really get it. Yeah, she's Terezi and Vriska's kid, which I know that's a little, you know, whatever, but when I originally made her, it was like 2017, okay? And then these, even though they look the exact same, I promise you they are a different couple and a different set of OCs. This is Krita, and then this is Lalder. There's a whole video out there of me talking about their story. I will link it if I didn't private it. Lore. But, yeah. And then this is Kanaya and Rose's kid. Their name is Ergo. Yeah, Homestuck. Oh god. Okay, here's another one of my stupid Homestuck fan kids. His name is London Strider English, and he's Dirk and Jake's kid, obviously. He also canonically wears a Batman shirt as his PJs, because my friend drew, like, while it was still in, like, sketch form, they drew a little Batman symbol on his shirt, and so I was like, you know what, that's canon now, I'll make it canon, so, yeah. Oh my god! Another fucking Eddsworld, not Eddsworld, We'll get into the Eddsworld later. Another Homestuck fan kid. Um, he's just an OC, but then I was like, you know what? What if we made him David Cartwright's adopted son? So I will explain my OCs. He'll be in there when I explain them. But basically, he's like an orphan kid, and then they find him on like a separate planet, and they're like, hey, you should come with us. And he's like, okay, cool. So and he just becomes like Clyde's younger brother, and then Dave and Clark can adopt him because I love cheesy plots. They're my favorite. Yeah, my friends love him. I love him. He's precious. These are my D&D characters, dude. Oh my god, I don't play D&D anymore. There hasn't been like a campaign that I can do yet. But these three characters I made for campaigns. This was my first D&D character. They're like I made them like 2 years ago. So they're getting old. They're getting real old. You've probably seen these guys before. This is Hero, Zor, and Pirate OC that I haven't named yet. This was Zor's original design. I wanted to make it was for like a time traveling campaign or some shit. I don't fucking remember. But I never got to play it, so it's whatever. Yeah, I wanted to make him older than the rest of my characters, so I made him like a DILF. But then I was like, I don't like his design, it's too basic. And so I came up with this design, which I really, really like. And I realized halfway through sketching it that I fucking twinkified him. Whoops. Anyways, these two sketches are up on my Artfight account, and so is theirs. On my Artfight to draw. So in case y'all want to draw that next year. No, I was supposed to make an Art5 video, but I never did because I got lazy, and I never ended up doing it. Maybe next year. We'll see. More OCs. These are OCs that I've forgotten about, like really old OCs that I've forgotten about. This is Trey. She's supposed to be Kim's girlfriend. I made her like 2 years ago, but then completely forgot about her. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. These are my other OCs, Josh and Ophelia. Ignore the fact that I named them that. I was in middle school, okay? And she was named Ophelia after the song Ophelia by the Lumineers because I'm a fucking loser, okay? 2019 was a time I don't want to remember. Please don't ever mention that to me, okay? It's really bad. I was watching the Lorax in Spanish because that was my friend's Spanish class. And I drew myself as Ted and not the Lorax, the Onceler from the Lorax, because I hate myself. More Eddsworld shit. I got these like pack of Eddsworld stickers on Amazon. So that's what that's from. I left these on the sketches because I really liked them, and I kind of regret it because they are really well, in real life they're really faded, but on camera they don't look that bad, so I guess. Also, did you know this? Like, Eddsworld's like 20 years old now. Shit's been going on for 20 years. It's a long time. It's older than me. But anyways, here's Tom when he was a teenager, and him now. I really wish my camera wouldn't, like, unfocus. But yeah, this is him now. And that's real, because he's literally me. Yeah. I actually really like this drawing of, Tord from 2004. I need to draw him more. My fucking god, okay. So, you know how I said I fell in love with Entity 303? Yeah, I drew him a bunch again. And I remember that Noel existed as well, so I just ended up drawing Noel and made him into a Tumblr sexy man because why not? They have the qualifications. I'm just saying, man. Jesus, yeah, he's literally my husband. Even though he like scared me when I first started playing Minecraft when I was a kid. Okay. I got really into Sleep Deprived during my summer break. I got real into Sleep Deprived. And so this was me trying to figure out how I wanted to draw them. I didn't know if I wanted to make Schlatt like a ram or if I wanted to make him like a human man. Anyways, here's Mika, Panda. I did this without a reference. So that's why he's built like that. And Astro. I love them so much. Yeah, and over here I wanted to draw Mika as the different Mario princesses because if you watched Sleep Deprived the gaming videos, he always plays as Rosalina in the Mario Party videos. So I wanted to draw him as as all the princesses because I thought it'd be funny. I'm also working on digital drawings of all of these. Also, I fucked up. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. More sleep deprived. There's gonna be a lot of pages like this because I get really into drawing them, okay? Actually, I really like Schlatt's design here. I tried making him more of like a ram because I figured it'd be easier to draw, and I really, really like it. And then the obligatory no pickles drawing that every fandom has for some reason. Panda, because he always wins at Mario Party, and then Schlatt and Mika, because I think that they're so silly. And then this is when I start getting into Psyche K. I binged the whole first season in 24 hours. Not even like less than 24 hours. So, yeah. Here's Psyche. It doesn't really look like him because I did this all without reference because I didn't have Wi-Fi. So I just drew all these without references. Name's Terahashi, Kuyasu, and then Kaido and Nendo are under here with Psyche. I actually really like that drawing of Psyche and this one. But none of these really look like him, and it kind of pisses me off. This is when my friend and I played Stardew Valley. Yeah, I really like this page. So this is me getting married to Alex because I got married to Alex from Stardew Valley. He's my husband, okay? I don't want to hear any complaints, okay? And then this is her wife, Haley. She downloaded like a Yandere Haley mod, and so now it's in our game, and there's nothing I can do about it. And then here's like a thought I had while playing it, because I hadn't played Stardew Valley up until she was like, hey, you wanna play with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, if both of our grandpas are dead, does that mean that we're related, or do both of our grandpas coincidentally die at the same time? In the same town, at the same place? I don't know. I never got that question answered. Oh my god, this was when I was testing out the pens in that one video. I still use them. They work great, and I love them. This is me testing them again. Here's Craig and Kenny. For everyone who came for the South Park content, everyone who came for the Eddsworld content, here's your Future Tom shit. I got bored in class, and so I drew this girl a bunch. Because they gave us, like, a pen with a orange highlighter on the end, so I just drew this, like, scene girl a bunch. So, yeah. I actually really like these drawings. They're not that bad. More sleep deprived because, like I said, I got really into it, so yeah. So here's like I ended up making my own little universe thingy. So yeah, this isn't canon to the sleep deprived lore. This is okay, so if this was to scale, this is how tall a panda is. A panda's like, I made him unnecessarily tall. I made him like a cryptid thingy. So this would be Astra's height, this would be Schlatt's height, and this would be Mika's height. And then I made a whole little chart thingy. Pause to read if you want. I'm not gonna explain it, but yeah. And here's like an opinions chart for all of them, like their opinions of each other. It's a whole thing. Yeah, Schlatt's only personality trait in this is that he hates Mika, and Mika's only personality trait in this is that he is an ex-convict. Everfriend group got the mute cryptid, psychotic war criminal, mom friend who's part of the military, and ex-convict but more secretive about it. I don't know if I want to show this. I got bored and I was like, hey, there's 4 Doki Doki Literature Club characters, and there's also 4 of Pezzy, Grizzy, Puffer, and Droid. What if I made them as those characters? What if I did that? That'd be really creative and smart. And so this was the reference photo I used for this, by the way. It was a really good reference photo. I don't know if this is accurate, but I think it is, okay? I made Pezzy Sayori, I made Grizzy Yuri, I made Puffer Natsuki, and I made Droid Monica. Tell me that's not genius, man. Tell me that's not genius. I actually really like the poses. I think the poses actually turned out pretty good. They look like the poses that they do in the title card. Here's your South Park content. You came for South Park, here's your South Park. I drew Craig and Kenny in my stupid little AU thingy and tweak. I like them. I also made Kenny's hair longer. Look at the improvement from the first Kenny drawing to I think one of the last in here. Because I was like, you know, let's give him a fucking mullet. Because why not? More Psyche K stuff, spoilers for whoever that guy is. I really hate Psyche's face here. I hated the first drawing of it I did. I also hate the second drawing I did of it, and I kind of want to change it, but it's too late. He still doesn't look like Psyche. I can never draw him right, and it fucks with me all the time. Terahashi, she actually kind of looks like her. Nando, Kuyasu, and Kaido, and Psyche. Psyche, Kusuo, and his goons. And Kusuke. I fucking hate Kusuke. I'm not, actually, no, I'm not sorry if you like him. I don't like him. I think he's horrible. He's a horrible, sad, pathetic man. More sleep deprived. I was combining my interests together because I saw this drawing, and I was like, yo, that's fucking genius. And so I drew them as Psyche K. I drew it like the way that they did in their drawing, where a panda's Tsurusuka and Schlatt is Akechi, because if they're the sidekicks, he would be Akechi. But realistically, I think Schlatt would be Tsurusuka and a panda would be Akechi. So I swapped them. I swapped them here at the bottom. Or yeah, I swapped them at the bottom here. And also this drawing of Mika. My name is Sakus Mika, and I have psychic superpowers. I think that's really creative, because you know how like they call him by his last name Psyche, because that's the thing in Japan. You call them by their last name. They don't have last names, so I was like, what if I just flip it around? So instead of Mikasuka's, it's Sakus Mika. I'm really smart, if you couldn't tell. I have really high intelligence. That's a fucking lie. Anyways, more sleep deprived stuff. I told you there's gonna be a lot of this. I made little notes here about all their characters. Pause to read if you want, but I'm not gonna explain it. Schlatt going to kill Mika, and Mika's like, hey Schlatt. Yeah. Here's Schlatt trying to plot ways to kill Mika with a Mika ragdoll, because I feel like he would. And then here's them over here. I had this dream that I was being choked out. That's crazy. Choked him out last night. Yeah, Mika has killer instincts because he's an ex-convict, but no one thinks he's an ex-convict because he doesn't make it his whole personality. Unlike someone. Shit, holy shit! Okay. Yeah, in like 2017 or 2018, I got like super duper into Eddsworld, and so I made fan kids for the characters based on like the items that was significant to them. So like Susan is obviously Tom's bass guitar Susan, Lucy is Ed's Lucky Can, Micah is Mass Mirror, and Glenn is Tord's Gun. And I humanized them, and I made them people, and I made them their kids, and I shipped them, and I had a whole universe about it, and it was my whole personality for like a month. I redesigned them. They look better now. Glenn's design is still the exact same, but I don't fucking care, because I didn't know what else to do with his design. Everyone else looks cooler, though. Their old outfits really sucked, and I really hated them, and I was like, ew, this is cringe. I'm gonna redraw them, so I did. Oh, okay. I made more Eddsworld fan kids, but then I came up with Garrett, and I made a Paul's son specifically for the reason that Garrett is short for cigarette, because I was following the theme of like items that are important to the characters, and I was like, since Paul has no character traits other than smoking a bunch, let's name his son Garrett after a cigarette. And I thought that was hilarious because I have the humor of a 12-year-old boy, and that is exactly what I did. Don't get confused. This is Micah, and this is Garrett. I know the designs are very similar, if not the exact same, because I don't know how to design characters without them looking the exact same. And this is Paige. She's Pat's daughter now. I really like this design of her. Yeah. More C shits. This is Kenny, Kim's caretaker, and then I haven't named him yet, but he's like a DILF or some shit. He's Danny, and her name's Destiny. I renamed her Destiny. Her name's not Denise anymore. But this is Danny and Destiny's dad. That is basically his only personality trait, is that he's a tired old man. And here's them talking, because I think they're like the only parents I have that are actually pretty okay. Kim's whole personality when they're older is that they have parental issues because she dies. He's like 45 in Danny's story, and she's in her like late 20s when she dies. More Danny's universe shit. Here is Danny's older sister Destiny. Is she older? Yeah, she's older. They're biological twins. And this is Josh. He's in Danny's universe because why not? And so is Ophelia because she's his girlfriend. Here are my kids. I made kids with my friend. Because we had like a biology class where we had to do like Punnett square shit, and these are the 3 kids that came out of that result. She named this one, which is why she has a pretty name, and I named these 2, which is why one of them is named Schlatt, and the other one is named Reese's Pups, because I'm really good at naming things. This is a Bluey tag I found in my house. I don't know where I found it. I just found it in my house. Don't know where it's from, but it had Bluey on it, so I stuck it in here. I was on call with my friend and I was drawing shit that we were talking about. This is Hamill shit. Go listen to Hamill shit. It's really good. Evan Hansen. I drew like a dramatic Arthur on a cross because I thought it'd be funny. But like the shitty drawing of Dream kind of ruins it, so I'll like block him out. More Sleep Deprived. I got back into it, and then I started listening to the newer episodes of the podcast, and the longer I consumed Sleep Deprived content, the more a panda started to become my favorite. So I was like, you know what? I'll show mercy on him, and I'll make him a human. I'll make him an anime boy. Because I was looking at Sleep Deprived fan art on Twitter, and Twitter, it's called X now. No, I refuse to call it X. Fuck you. They made him like an anime boy. They don't draw him like this. They draw him like this. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll do that too. So I did. This is what he looks like. And Mika's very happy about it because he can actually talk to a panda now. And then here's Astro. God, she's so pretty, dude. Oh my god, I love her. Here's Astro. And then Schlatt being really depressed about not being able to turn human. Because I was like, he's already a crusty old man as a human. I don't want to keep drawing crusty old men. Just kidding. ROC shit. Yeah. More dating. This is like a really fucking complicated relationship chart. Don't ask. It's really complicated. This is Quinn and her brother Grayson. They have a situationship. That's essentially what's happening. They're in a situationship, like the friends that are like dating, but they're also not. Like it's not official, but like yeah, they're dating. That's them. She has a crush on him, but it's not mutual, obviously. And then they're friends. They don't have any relation at all. So yeah. So I drew them a bunch. Here's Shanna and Grayson and Quinn again. Quinn, like a really dramatic drawing of her to the lyrics of Falling Behind by, I'm not gonna try and pronounce her name because I will get shot in the back of the head either way. So comment how you pronounce it, because I pronounced it Laffy before everyone told me it was Leve, and then everyone told me it was something else, so now I don't know. Here's Grayson. His relation with Danny comes from the fact that he also sees ghosts. He sees like weird fucked up shit all the time. So yeah. And then here's another drawing of Grayson, and I thought this was really funny to input because I'm stupid. That guy's hot. Do you think he's gay? Sorry, your sister has a crush on that guy. So? Stupid. No, not really creepypasta. Toby's not a creepypasta anymore. I just felt like I should draw him because I wanted to draw Toby. And then Masky and Hoodie, who are Marble Hornets characters and not creepypastas. And I know that is very specific, but those are the rules. I really like this drawing of Masky. I love it a lot. Masky again. Oh yeah, and this is when I remember that Toby's last name is Rogers. And so I drew him as Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, because, why not? And I also drew a waffle, because I remember that we made him like waffles for some reason. I don't remember why. Slenderman. And then here is more. Here's just characters that I think are me for real. So we have Kim Pine, Wallace Wells, and Young Neil from the Scott Pilgrim franchise. Psychic Kusuo, because he's literally me for real. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar, okay? I'm the real Psychic K. That's everything. That's the sketchbook. Bye!